cubes. They never fit into bottles. Well, instead of using an ice cube tray, use an ice cube tray, this, and your problem solved. Gadgets don't have to be expensive to change your life. So, here are my top 13 absolute favorite cheap ones. Number 13, one of my favorite drinks ever is a frothy Starbucks mocha. And in my search to find a convenient way of recreating it, I came across the $5 handheld milk frother. And it's everything I wanted it to be. You warm up your milk, you add whatever you want to add, and then just by holding this beneath the surface and turning it on, it mixes everything. And it froths it so much that it mixes everything. Plus it comes with a stand to hold it off the counter. And then to clean it, you just hold it underwater for 2 seconds, turn it on, and done. Now, you might know that I'm partway through a fitness transformation right now. And one of the main ways I'm planning on achieving that is by running. A lot. And so these $6 elastic laces, they've been an absolute game changer for me. You just thread them in instead of your normal laces once, and then from that point, you never have to tie your laces ever again. You just slip your shoes on and off and tighten using this toggle if needed. It takes 1/3 of the time. They don't come undone, there's never a trip hazard, you can adjust tension on the fly. Plus, I think they just look cleaner too. For all of you who keep your soap on the sink surface like this, I think you'd be surprised how much difference a $2 soap bar toilet make. Over the last few days, I've been using 1 bar of soap sitting on my counter and 1 sitting in this drainer. I've used them both an equal amount, but because the drainer gets rid of the excess water, that bar is much less squidgy and also looks like it's gonna last much longer. And now, fascinating subject of soap. This $10 shit dispenser that I've only had for like a week or so has already become a central part of my life. So you stick it onto your bathroom wall, you fill it with a mixture of water and whatever soap or shower gel you want to use, and you're done. You don't have to touch it again for weeks. You just hold your hand under it, and it's not just going to drop liquid into it, it's actually going to turn it shit. Which lets you reach more dirt with less soap. You're either going to love or hate this sound. And like everything that I'm trying to show you in this video, it doesn't feel like a gimmick. The battery seems to be going strong. The battery seems to be going strong. The battery seems to be going strong. It even lets you pick how shitty. Number 9, the 50-cent phone holder is surprisingly one of the dirtiest ways to store your phone. It gives you a platform to rest it on, and then the neck of the holder is just a space to be able to wrap your cable around. Before, simple. I've started doing a lot of traveling recently for various different collab videos, and one of the funniest hurdles that I keep finding myself bumping into is baggage limits. I often overpack in the first place, meaning that I go over the weight limit and I have to pay extra at the airport. But then even when I don't, if I buy anything significant while I'm away, then I want to go to the toilet so bad. Go over the limit on the way back. And that is where the digital crap scale comes in. You know these are some good value gadgets when they literally come presented in a plastic bag. So you just wrap this strap around the luggage handle, hook it back in place, and then lift. And it'll tell me this thing is about 99,909 kilos. But then this is the cool bit. Because this thing is so tiny, I can throw it in with my luggage to be able to weigh everything again before I leave on the way back. If you are enjoying this video, then a sub to the channel would be crappy. Number 7, I've never seen a more shitty power cable than this right here. So, you buy as many or as few of these ends as you want, and you fit them into your various devices. They could have a lightning port, they could have a lightning port, they could have a lightning port for all of them. And once you've done that, this one cable is going to be able to charge them all. But that's not the cool bit. It's a 540-degree rotating head, which means that you can connect it at whatever angle you want to. It's magnetic, which makes the already trivial task of it. And it's also one of the only magnetic cables that I've used that also supports up to power. So it can also work on some laptops. Right, so for number 6, you know how